Hey guys, so the audio on this I shut off because holy moly was it windy this day. So I am for the first time doing like audio behind the scenes and kind of let y'all know what's going on. So for my final project in art history this semester, we had to do a contemporary art piece that related to an artist or multiple artists that we had learned about this semester. And there was a couple artists. I'll actually add some of their work um, to the end so you can see like pictures of their work. But there was a couple artists that I really related to that did contemporary work. One of them, he had lost his wife and he used a pillow and like where her head had laid the night before he lost her, he kept that and he molded it so that he could like have it forever, like the last place that she'd laid her head. There was another artist that, sorry, I don't have names. I'll add the names to the pictures. Anyways, there was another artist that I don't remember why or the story, but she took her entire bedroom set, like whole bed as it was, her nightstand, everything, like the trash on the floor, the condoms, like the empty cup, everything. And she put it in the middle of this like huge, like prestige art museum. And it's still there. It's like, it was like kind of a comment on like what your bedroom really looks like. Like it's not always like clean and fancy and bed made. And it was like this. I mean, it was like actually her sheets. Like it had like body fluids on it, and just it was just authentically her. And so, kind of bringing those two ideas together, I decided that I wanted to take a bed set and go out to where William is buried. I find the most peace when I am out with William. That's where I sleep the best. I usually only sleep during the day. I don't ever go out there at night. But that is where I get the most relief from my grieving. And so I wanted to do like a more interactive video as well as the photographs, like to document it. And it was kind of a performance art piece, but the wind was going like 9 million miles an hour on this day. And because, I have a very busy schedule and I have a kid and like all the stuff, like this was the day that I had to do it. And so we just sucked it up and we did it, and it was not fun. And my two girlfriends were freaking rock stars. And they helped me to lay behind things and hold things up and catch things. And oh my gosh, it was just insane. And I didn't get to video all of it because my tripod kept blowing over. But you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So we made it happen. And I wanted multiple levels of it. I wanted, I used the nightstand on his side of the bed exactly how it is. These are flowers from our wedding, and then I have my garter around the top of the jar. There's the photograph of us, and then I have two of my antidepressant pills that sit on the nightstand that I take before bed. And then Big Bang Theory is a show that I've watched every single night since I lost my husband. That's the show that like I go to when I wake up from my nightmares. I go to Big Bang Theory, and that way I can like get my head into a better space. And so we had all that, and then the plan was kind of that idea of comfort where he is. So I don't know what's happening right now. So I undressed and put on a nightgown and got in the bed. And then while Kinsey fought the wind, Bailey took the photos. Y'all probably know them from previous videos. Kinsey is my ride or die, and Bailey is the wonderful old/new friend that wrote the article about me and Cleveland Threads in the paper. And she's just incredible and hopefully a lifelong friend. So we did kind of shots from all over. We fought the wind. We did what we could. The flowers fell. I mean, it was just, honestly, it was a shit show. But I think the wind definitely added character to, the sheets, and like the fact that I was sleeping outside, and that sleeping outside in the wind here in West Texas is where I'm actually able to sleep, which seems, weird. And a lot of people are really uncomfortable with the fact that I sleep at the cemetery, which prior to everything I would have agreed, but now I don't. So there was cars, like people visiting their loved ones, and so I had to get dressed like kind of under the sheets. And I guess Kinsey took the camera over there to show it. That's so funny. I was like trying not to trying not to like show anybody my blinding white hiney. That's so funny. But then we tore it all down and we took it home, and I went straight into editing and choosing, what would work. And honestly, I'm probably gonna hang these in my house. Like, they kind of bring me the comfort that I get when I'm there. Like just the weight off of my chest. They don't do it as well as when I'm there, but I think that they're definitely going to be a good thing to have around in my house. And if for some reason I ever do move, which I'm not really planning on ever not having Amarillo as at least a home hub, but if I ever do, I can kind of take that with me, which has been a huge concern about, not having him to go to when I need to. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm going to attach some photos of the artists' works that inspired me, as well as the 3 that I chose that I'll be presenting this Friday in my final show before I graduate. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.